Hey, what's going on, guys? I've gotten a lot of questions. It's not really a lot of questions. Probably like 3 or 4 times I've been asked, what was it that made me start doing radio? And it's kind of simple, really. The reason I started doing radio is because there was I don't know. I felt like there was a need for me for that because as far as the type of rapper I am, I'm the type of rapper where I want people to learn. Always wanted people to learn something from what I was saying, and it was hard to get any kind of recognition or just any plays or whatever shares. It was hard doing that when at certain points I felt like I had to conform with what's cool. I had to make something that I felt like it could sell. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of negated all of the positive moves that I was making as far as hip hop, as far as my lyrical content, what I was talking about. You know what I mean? So, I figured like, what the fuck else can I do? So that was my idea. Well, my first idea was to come up with this alter ego named Duffelbag Jones. And what Duffelbag Jones was he was a drug dealer. He was very negative. He was just a terrible person. And if you listen to any of my old music, you'll hear like if you hear somebody sounding like he's from down south or something like that. Not that everybody from down south is like that. You know what I mean? Respect to all my people from Atlanta. And actually, that's where that personality came from, was from a lot of the people that I met in Atlanta. It was kind of like it's like a stirring, a pot full of fucked up personalities that I met out there. But, yeah, that's how we came up with it. And then that became a radio show. And that radio show was Underground Boombox Radio. I'm talking 2013, 2014. So that was the birth of the Duffelbag Jones whole thing, and then then it turned into me doing interviews with people, but I would be asking these random questions of things that I knew weren't true, like, oh, I heard you got caught in a phone booth, banging 3 midgets or something like that, and you would have to roll with those questions, and you would have to play along with it and actually answer it like, well, everyone, I like midgets sometimes. And it was just basically like a trolling show. And then that grew into us just being online and just commenting like, yo, I heard you're having a get together at the church and you're going to have, what's his name? Evil Knievel jump over 4 phone books in a souped up electrical wheelchair. So random crazy shit like that makes absolutely no sense. But that's how it started. And then I realized that I can actually put my rapping on pause for a little bit. And here's another way where I can spread some positive news, and I can hate when I want to hate, and and people can learn from me at the same. But throughout everything that I do on this radio show, at the end of the night, you're gonna learn something. You're gonna look at something differently. So that's what made me start doing it. It was easier for me to spread my message across doing radio than I could rapping, because like I said, I would make my positive rap, I would make my revolutionary rap, but when I made the rap that I thought could sell, and what I thought I needed to make to sell, it kind of negated all the other stuff I was making. So, Underground Boombox Radio was my compromise with myself. And that's pretty much it, man. It's not nothing too deep. You know what I mean? We're still starting out right now. We're still chugging along, but we're going to get where we're trying to go. And you guys can do the same thing, man. If you just get off your ass and make shit happen. Don't talk about it. Be about it. All right? Bang.